Hey, what's up, everybody? My name's Noe.
Oh, and I'm Caleb.
And today, folks, we have a special guest on our show. Guest maybe for this episode, but maybe possible new host as well. As you could tell probably by the title of this video and the thumbnail.
And the thumbnail.
And the thumbnail. Well, folks, here we have with you today a Mr. Jerry Can, as he's labeled in the Discord.
What's up, everybody?
That's all you have to say. Round 2 of the short answers.
Just trying to make my way through here, just trying to help you guys out on your channel.
Help us. What do you have to bring?
You guys asked me to join, and I was actually really happy that you guys asked me to join, and I appreciate it.
We
really appreciate it.
We appreciate you coming on the show. Now, listeners, Caleb and I actually have a funny story of how we brought our dearest Jerry Can onto the show today.
We rode around in a golf cart. That's our office.
Yeah, exactly that too. So Caleb and I, we were driving around in my sister's golf cart, and sorry if I sound a little nasally. By the way, I'm under the some sort of sickness. Could be the flu. Could be COVID.
He's down with the sickness.
Yeah, I'm down with. Could be facing COVID. Who knows? I'm not actually. That's a joke. But anyways, so we get our mobile office of the golf cart, and Caleb and I go rolling up to Jerry's house, and we call him. And Caleb, we just call him on Snap. Caleb, you want
to come downstairs?
Come downstairs, and
we drove around. We talked about the podcast, and if you wanted to be a part of it.
But not only that, it was a constant seat swapping too.
The office is in the back, so somebody has to drive while two people are in the office talking, and can't all three be in the office. One of us has to be driving.
You know, as one does in a golf cart.
Just normal office stuff.
So Jerry is you're consistently sitting in the back seat of the golf cart as we're rotating. And Caleb and I, we're giving each other notes, but it's a golf cart, so, it's open. So Jerry's just listening to us give notes about him while he's sitting in the back seat of the golf cart.
Just sitting there listening to you guys just talk to me about the podcast and everything, and it's just like you guys constantly switch, and it's just so funny.
So
if you want to come to our office, it's located on a golf cart.
Look out for the lifted red golf cart, zooming through, beep, not giving out the location just yet, folks, but, we're not editing in a beep either, we're keeping the beep.
We don't know how to edit in a beep yet. This is only episode 5.
Yeah,
it's only the start.
Lucky episode 5, right?
Oh, yeah.
Getting up to some bigger numbers. I actually when I was editing the thumbnail for this video, I'm a little nervous because the same format that we've been doing it cuts off at 10. So we're going to have a different, how it's like an orange circle look to it?
Kind of, yeah.
Well, we're probably going to either A, have a different format for 10 through 20 because I don't want to edit in something that looks identical, or I guess it just depends on how lazy I am.
Listen, at episode 10, we'll just start season 2.
There we go, and it has different numbers. So
we just start at 1 again.
Yeah, there you go.
That's smart.
Season 2 CouchCast podcast.
They're only 10 episodes long.
The shortest seasons ever.
No, I mean some episodes. I mean that's 10 hours of content for every season.
Oh yes, content.
For all you audio and
Straight
video
content.
listeners out there, love you to death. Tell us what you think about that seasons. And
Just I want to say one thing before we actually get started into here.
go for it. You're a host. Go for it.
Our first episode is very close to 200 views,
That's insane.
and by very
Nice.
close, I mean 32 more views, and it's at 200.
That's crazy. Well, I mean, if we're celebrating lucky number 5, or our 5th episode, thank you all very much for tuning in to us. I mean, this is it, right? This is the season thing was a joke, right? This is the last episode.
Yeah,
Yeah, season finale.
until Thursday.
Yeah, until Thursday. Anyway. Yeah, though. So, thank you guys so much. I mean, I'm sure Caleb and I feel the exact same for just tuning in and listening to us BS and hearing our opinions and such.
Even if it was just one of you, would be very happy and keep doing it.
Just one person.
One person out of every subscriber, just keep on liking the videos and just keep viewing it. Every single one that you guys make, or even us, just keep viewing it, or even just subscribe.
Hell, do it. Subscribe if you must.
Turn on notifications that I don't think that we have, but turn them on anyways.
Yeah, one more announcement before we actually get into this too. I know we should just call this the announcement episode, but t-shirts still a possibility. Please let us know in the comments below if you're interested in that. If we get enough people saying that they would like a t-shirt, or would be willing to do something to get a t-shirt, because Caleb and I have been talking about a giveaway system of some sort. We'll have 10 for giveaways, and yeah, like Jerry said, hell, subscribe, and it'll be more likely that we do stuff like that. But yeah, I guess let's actually get into it then, huh?
So, let's get right into the news.
Keem, the gnome. Oh, I can't say that. We're canceled. We're canceled. All of Keemstar's followers.
Oh boy.
He's never gonna see this.
My newscaster isn't a gnome. So, Jerry, you did actually mention something to me like 15 minutes ago about our one episode last Tuesday's, the Star Wars episode, and you said
Yes.
you wanted to do your own ranking because you have some different opinions than Caleb and I.
Yeah, I have a little bit of difference. Some of them I can agree with Caleb a little bit, but some of mine are a little bit different.
How can you disagree with the host of the CouchCast? I thought that we were set in stone.
I don't disagree. It's just that some of them I say they should be ranked higher.
Oh boy.
Well, you wanna give us some examples of what you think should be ranked higher in our
Let's just give him his own time. I mean, he is the highlight of the show at the moment. So, Jerry, let's hear your ranking of the Star Wars films.
All right, the ranking of mine, I'm gonna go ahead.
Don't forget to include the Clone Wars movie, Solo, and Rogue One as well.
Yep, I already have them in my list of how I would rank them.
All right, take it away.
I'd say I'm just gonna start from 1 up to the first pick from me would be episode 3, I would put 3 at number 1. I'd say because 3 is out of all the Star Wars episodes, that is my number 1 favorite. Not because of how the Clone Wars follows between that and 3. It's just how I see it. Number 2, I would put Episode 2. Just because of the Clone Wars factor. Just because the Clone Wars factor that it was in between when they were making these 2 films. It was a little bit short on the Clone Wars.
So wait, I'm sorry. So you mean Episode 2 Star Wars, the Clone Wars, not the
Yes.
not the animated.
Not the animated.
That is pretty.
One Episode 2 is called Attack of the Clones, not the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
But in between 2 and 3, when after the Battle of Geonosis, that's when it kicked off. That's when the Clone Wars started.
Right, because Yoda at the end is like, he's like, "Begun the Clone Wars has."
I even got the laugh in there.
Yeah, you know.
Oh God.
It goes into the I laugh at almost absolutely everything I say, even though half the people don't. But
Oh, that was so good. And then,
so you have Episode 2 second. What you already are off to a completely different start. What's your next pick?
My third pick out of all of them, I would have to put Return of the Jedi Episode 6.
Okay.
I'd say that movie was incredible of how Luke became a Jedi and how he was trying to basically get Vader to turn back to where he was, but he would not turn due to the Emperor still controlling him, even though Luke still felt like his father. There was still a little bit of good in him.
Yeah, that's some powerful stuff. I love Episode 6.
That Episode 6, I'd say, out of the original trilogy, that is one of my second favorite out of the 3 of the original trilogy. And then for my fourth pick, I would actually have to say the animated, the Clone Wars movie.
Holy smokes. That's pretty high up too.
That's where I would put it, because I'd say it was a really good movie. I really enjoyed it, of how Ahsoka came in to be about with Anakin and Obi-Wan. And then I would put for at least my fifth pick, I would go with Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, it's a middle of the road. I can agree with that.
It's in between there. It's just right there where, I mean, it was a good movie. Some of you Star Wars fans would disagree with me. That is in the middle. Some of you say it's your favorite episode out of all of them. I'd say, kind of not really. But then for my sixth pick, I would have to put Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Yeah, I remember. I don't exactly remember where I ranked mine numerically, but I knew mine wasn't too high, not too low either. Caleb actually holds that movie in quite high esteem, right?
Yes.
For me, it's like that it shows a little bit of Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, but we only got a little bit of time with Qui-Gon. If they would have probably kept him into Episode 2, not as Obi-Wan's master, but maybe as like he was a member of the Jedi Council, as like Yoda and Mace Windu, I'd say that would have been incredible to lead up to Episode 2.
Yeah, but a bit of a lore Nazi here. Lore Nazi Noe on the mic.
I don't think you can say Nazi on YouTube.
Well, too late. So lore dictator.
There you go.
Actually in Episode 1, Obi-Wan talks to his master, Qui-Gon, after they bring Anakin in front of the council, and Yoda's like, too old. And, like, And Windu's like, you really believe this is the chosen one? And after that, Obi-Wan's like, so if you just would have followed the rules more of the council, you would be on it easily. And Qui-Gon is one of those characters where he kind of like is a true Jedi. Like, because the Jedi in the actual like Clone Wars era aren't really what the Jedi used to be. They're more of like more political standpoint Jedis. They want combat because they're, the Sith have been eradicated and they want to, actually, like, there's a whole video on it. I don't remember who creates it, but it's about how Coyote Mundi, like the bowling pin looking dude, he he
What about the droid attack on the Wookiees?
yeah. he
Oh my
actually
God.
they actually have a whole in-depth video about how he's like a sociopath. And like probably like does and there I think the thumbnail's like why Coyote Mundi deserved to die in Order 66 or something.
Oh
I
my
saw that.
God.
I was just going through YouTube the one day and I saw that video pop up. I
Yeah.
didn't watch it, but I saw it.
Yeah, I sat through and watched it, but it goes in the detail and it talks about what I'm talking about now, but and even about Qui-Gon and how he's a good Jedi and has different viewpoints on how the Jedi should be and how they are within the Clone Wars. All right, sorry to interrupt again. Lord Dictation over.
Bowling pin guy was one of the only Jedi granted to make a family.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that either.
Yeah, Coyote Mundi had multiple wives and families because his race was going extinct.
Long live
Understandable.
bowling pins.
Okay.
All
And
right,
then he
so
was
what?
killed by the clones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez.
And his race is no more.
So what is your next pick, Jerry?
My seventh pick, I would have to go with Episode 4, New Hope. That movie, it still to this day I say it's a good movie. It showed a little bit of how we met Luke and how Leia got captured and everything. But the one thing that they should have kept is they should have at least kept more scenes of Boba Fett a little bit in that. Even though Jabba did say that there was a price on Solo's head, but they should have kept at least Boba maybe tracking him for the money that he owes Jabba. Like, that's what they should have done, but they didn't.
Because everybody knows that Boba Fett is a renowned tax collector.
Yeah, just sending out random bounty hunters after him. But still,
It would, you don't want it to be
Episode
about Solo the pirate though. It was always set to be more of the fantasy hero kind of deal.
yeah, of Luke. It
Good
was
and
more
evil.
of Luke. Yeah, true. Then I'd have to go now with my eighth pick. I'm gonna go with Episode 7, Force Awakens. That movie, it's just really weird how they introduced these new characters, but yet they still have some of them from the original trilogy. But I say it was kind of weird how they had Finn be like, he's like the only like announced stormtrooper that would take off his helmet that didn't want to be a part of the First Order. I'd say like maybe he should have like, instead of like doing that, he should have just straight left instead of just saying, hey, hey Finn, I'm here to rescue you and everything. He should have just left and went straight to the Resistance at the first start, but not just like say, I can't do any of this and just free a prisoner. It's just so weird how they did that, but hey, it's how J.J. Abrams made it. Then my ninth pick, I would go with Episode 8. I really didn't like Episode 8. It had a feeling of Episode 5 a little bit towards the end. With,
Oh
like, the
yeah, I mean
AT-ATs.
it's a direct copy of it essentially. You got the base in the mountain, the hidden base in the mountain. One of the troopers actually sticks his finger in the ground, and it like gets the salt off of it, but it, and he's like, he tastes it just so everybody in the theater knows it's salt, not snow.
That's what. Yeah,
You
that's
don't
what they were
taste
saying.
snow?
It was. It's
The best snow is the yellow ones. It tastes like lemon.
ew. God.
Hoth, but it's completely lemon flavored.
Ew.
It's just hot lemon.
hot lemon.
Hot lemon. Yeah, it's straight hot lemon.
You tell me you don't
Dear
taste
Lord.
spicy lemon sometimes?
All the time. All
You
the
don't
time.
put Frank's Red Hot in your lemonade. That's kind of messed up.
Oh
Ew.
God. Oh man.
Oh Lord. All right, then on my 9th pick, I would have to go with Solo. Even though, like Caleb, I kind of agree with you that you honestly don't think that's actually how Han Solo got his name. But they, like, that movie was so good, even though it was like, okay, that was when the Empire was just getting started. It was like maybe okay, but I'd say that Han Solo had his name, like that was his name, I guess I should say from birth, I should say. But I don't know. But I kind of also agree with how people say he got his name, but I'd say it's an all right film, but it's not going to be ranked higher than what all my other picks were.
Well, with that, I wasn't saying that that's not how he got his name or anything. I was just saying that it wasn't really asked for. We didn't need to know where the origin of his name came from.
Yeah, true. But then my last pick, it's a tie between two. It is Episode 9, Rise of Skywalker, and Rogue One. I kind of disliked the reason why I kind of dislike Rogue One, it's because we see characters that we haven't seen before, but they just die off right at the end of the film. They should have just in my opinion, they should have just got the plans and left instead of just saying, "Hey, maybe should have just got off the planet before the Death Star even blew up the planet." But it's just really weird how that film really was. I kind of liked it a little bit, but some people can disagree with me. And then
I disagree
Rise of
with you.
Skywalker. Yeah, I can understand that you kind of do. Even though some people say, "Oh, it's an all right film," but hey. But Rise of Skywalker, I liked the beginning of it, but when it got towards the end, when Kylo Ren or Ben Solo finally turns, but it's like they should have kept him longer instead of just having him in 3 movies and then finally in the third one they just kill him off at the end. It's like they shouldn't have done that. And also how Rey was found out that she was a Palpatine. It's like you should have just said your name was that instead of saying, "Oh, you're a Skywalker." No.
Listen, let's pretend that part of the movie doesn't exist.
But yeah, because it was that bad.
My biggest
But I'd
defense
say-
for that though is too, like here's how I think. Here's what ticks me off about the Kylo Ren thing is I think Rey shouldn't have survived. Hence the movie being called The Rise of Skywalker. It does hint to Kylo Ren's redemption, similar to
Yeah.
Vader, coming back. Like Return of the Jedi is the return of the Jedi back to Vader. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think because what happens is that Kylo, is the last one alive and goes and heals Rey, and then Rey kind of just holds him and he dies in her arms because he used the last of his energy to bring her back to life. Which is fine because it's Rey, whatever, main character. But for Kylo Ren to come back and to be the physical, the last Skywalker, by blood, it just makes more sense to me. And if he was at the end of that scene too, where he went to Luke's home, it would have been amazing, because Anakin was there, Luke was there, and now he was there, and it does kind of suck. What it also annoys me too is that he could turn into a Force ghost, because he fades away like the Force ghosts do, and I don't like the argument of that's what all Jedi do whenever they die. But why didn't, Sidious do that? You know what I mean? Or not all Jedi, but all Force users is what I meant.
Well, the Sith don't have the ability to turn into Force Ghost. It's explained in the Clone Wars. I can't remember which episode, but it's when Yoda goes and learns how to become a Force Ghost.
Okay.
And it explains somewhere in there that Sith don't have the ability. When you turn Sith, you no longer have the ability to become a Force Ghost.
But they have the power to live indefinitely, though, don't they? Like, that's their thing. Instead of having an afterlife, they can extend their own life. Their physical life.
Some cases.
Well, I mean, Vader, he's just fueled by rage and anger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Vader was kept alive by the Force itself.
Yeah.
Some of it was his suit, like being able to breathe and shit, but even if the suit was damaged, he could keep himself alive using the Force.
Which just goes to show some of the power that guy has.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he even lost power when he lost his limbs.
Yeah. Yeah, I see all the art that people do with like Vader coming back to the light side, and like how he would look, and like how because he has to keep the suit, like the suit's a definite thing, but it wouldn't look the same. Obviously, it'd be more upgraded because Vader's suit was like really like Vader's suit in the movies is like the equivalent of like using a toaster as like a
air fryer.
Yeah, as an air fryer.
Oh.
Yeah. What a great analogy. Vader the air fryer. But yeah, literally Sidious talks about how he's like, you can upgrade your suit, Vader, and he's just like, no.
He just wants to keep that
because it allows him to suffer, which
intimidates.
It allows him to suffer, which fuels his dark side energy. He's an emo. He's
emo.
Vader's up in his room listening to fucking emo music.
Sidious is like, it's dinner time, Vader. And Vader's like, no! I need to listen to more BTS and Panic at the Disco.
Oh my god. Dear Lord.
Panic at the Disco isn't making any more music, Vader.
No. Oh my god. Dear Lord.
Vader. Oh man. So going off of that, Jerry and his rankings, we gotta talk about a new topic. We can't just keep talking about Star Wars now.
Star Wars Episode 2.
Star Wars Episode 2?
Yeah, our Episode 2, not the actual Episode 2 of Star Wars, but this is our second episode of Star Wars.
Oh, yeah, yes. Star Wars Ranking Part 2. I'm sure everybody would love that.
Alright, today we're going to rank every single episode of the Clone Wars.
Get ready. This is our first live stream.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
First place goes to Episode 67.
Yeah, it's not seasons either. It's just, like, numerical order. Oh, man.
I'm going to rank every single 10-minute snippet of each episode.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Grab your popcorn, everybody, and just sit back and listen to Caleb.
The first episode of Clone Wars, the first 10 minutes, wasn't very good, and then the second 10 minutes was great.
You know, I think about Clone Wars, and there's this one episode with like the lemur people who are supposed to get like who were supposed to get like aerial striked by like the Confederacy, and it's like, or the Separatists. Sorry, not the. I mean, they're called the Confederacy. You know the.
There's a civil war happening.
Count Dooku was a hardcore Confederate flag waving.
He put a dip in his lip and drove his truck.
Count Dooku hopping in a snow speeder and shooting off an LMG while packing a chaw, and it's.
I deserve my guns and other things I believe in that I'm not gonna say on.
Build a wall around the Gungans. Oh my God.
Lord.
We're gonna tax those Dathomirians back to hell.
I wonder if the Star Wars universe had a tea party.
What were they pouring out in the space? Death sticks.
We don't want your death sticks. Not
Good Lord. And the leader of that party just getting rid of the death sticks was Obi-Wan.
He was consuming them.
He just walked out to you. You don't want to sell us death sticks.
Yeah. Just waving his hand to like an entire crowd.
Oh dear
You
Lord.
go home and rethink your life.
But getting back to the
so
Clone
funny.
Wars, the lemur episode is the one that comes to mind because it's just like an army of separatist droids and like
So
tanks.
back to what you were saying about the episodes, Caleb.
No, that was me. Sorry. So getting back to like the separatist episode with the lemurs, it's essentially just the separatists like arming a antimatter nuke at like this poor village of lemurs, and like the one head lemur just being like, I don't care which side is pointing the nuke at my village, we'll survive. And it in the Republic and the clones are like, okay, boomer.
Okay, but you're gonna die.
Well, that's the entire episode, and like the one lemur's like,
It's a full-on arc too.
yeah, it's an arc. It's like 3 episodes long, and it's like the one lemur's like, my dad's an idiot. We need to get like defenses, and they get like the whole Gungan bubble shield thing from episode 1, but it's just like silly. Some of the like the species in Star Wars, and I don't know, like kind of changing subjects, but like, have you guys ever seen like monkey videos before?
That's vague.
Well, like just like you go on YouTube and you've ever been recommended just like monkey videos.
I can't say that I have.
Really?
Me neither.
I think it's like a common thing. Well, so I guess not, but
1 out of 3 people get recommended monkey videos.
yeah, I mean,
Watching on YouTube, Noah.
I guess monkey videos, but some monkey videos you get like monkeys with, you know, assault rifles shooting them in the air. And then there's other monkey videos where it's just a monkey like learning to use like an iPhone or something. But some of the funniest stuff is the people that comment underneath monkey videos. For example, this one video I was watching, it was just a monkey like rolling around, essentially like in a yard, and the person's like, yeah, good job, buddy, and the monkey's just rolling around, and like I scroll down to the comments, and it's like, this stupid rat, look at him go, and I'm like, it's a monkey. Like, apparently people hate monkeys, just absolutely hate them. I now I have to know, what is your opinion on monkeys?
Well, monkeys are just under-civilized humans.
I thought that was like chimpanzees.
Nope, monkeys. All monkeys.
Every
All-
single monkey.
Yeah, every single monkey.
I mean, they're smart too. I mean, they're monkeys, but you know,
Sometimes.
yeah, I mean, they are a monkey, but I don't know, Jerry. You have nothing to say on it. You're just kind of sitting there pondering the monkey video.
Yeah, I'm just listening to what you guys are
his
saying.
entire life. He's been hiding out of
Okay,
the humans.
Okay.
he's,
He's getting scared over there.
he's like, oh, I hope he doesn't see my monkey video.
What the hell?
Just a video of Jerry climbing a tree and eating a banana.
Good job, Jerry. Good job eating the banana.
Dear Lord. That is not me.
You sound offensive about it. Is there?
Not really. It's just that
That is
thought,
not
it's
me.
kinda
That is
weird.
not. Hey, come on, Jerry. Let's. You gotta have an opinion on monkeys.
Not really.
No opinion whatsoever on monkeys.
Nope.
I told you he doesn't want to out himself.
Yeah.
Dude loves monkeys.
No, I don't.
See, it's stuff like that. You're not giving any sort of reasoning, but like you're just like, I don't like monkeys. Why? And you're just like,
sitting here
I just
listening
don't.
to you guys.
Jerry went to
I'm
a
just-
zoo and a monkey threw poo at him. Gave him PTSD.
It's
Oh God.
Jerry was there when the whole Harambe thing happened.
Oh my God. No, I wasn't.
You know,
Good
I
lord.
like those memes with about Harambe. Like it's not like about Harambe, but like they'd be like it'll be like Gen Z millennial, and then they'll be talking to their kids, and they'll be like, "Why do you guys laugh at stuff like this?" And it's like the parent just like, so it all started with a gorilla back in
I'll start you with
2016.
That damn monkey.
when civilization was divided, it all started with Harambe.
All started with him.
All problems in this world could be solved if we could go back in time and not shoot that damn monkey.
It's kind of funny though, because if you think back before the whole Harambe thing, like I don't want to say life was so simple because I mean like I sound like a geezer if I say that, but like think about it. I mean, life before the Harambe event, like it just like you can blame everything on it. You can maybe not everything, but Mandela effects because of Harambe incident.
Good Lord.
Do you,
Harambe got killed, and then all of a sudden, Vader didn't say Luke anymore.
you don't hear cowbell in Don't Fear the Reaper. Berenstein and Berenstain Bears and
Oh God.
Have you guys actually done some Mandela effect stuff? We were doing it at work the other day.
You have a job?
No.
I thought you were a content creator on YouTube.
That's right, I'm not a person.
Yeah, you're a machine.
Yeah.
So they don't want to tell you all YouTubers are actually just machines. We're not real people.
Oh yeah, I mean speaking about YouTube, did you guys ever watch Venturian Tale?
No.
No?
No,
I don't
actually,
even know what that is.
Yeah, I did.
You know what that is though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like the big like Gmod phase of YouTube. And like I was just a kid when I was watching it. Like a kid. I was a youngster. It was right around the same time as like Vanoss was doing Gmod too. And like their GTA stuff. So what? That I mean 2013, right?
Yeah, around there, 2013, 2014.
Yeah. So I guess I wasn't really a kid, but I was young.
You're a youngster.
Yeah, I was a youngster. But yeah, so Venturian Tale was the same clean Gmod like YouTube videos you could watch around your parents so they don't yell at you, um, type type content, and they were funny, and they had bits and all sorts of comedic humor, and there's a bit of YouTube drama that actually had been happening this last week or so. I just watched it last night. It was one of the members came out about the actual like Venturian tale, like nature of the channel and the family, and they're actually like very like. And this is gonna sound like I'm kind of bashing Christianity, but I'm not. But they're like mega Christians, like they're super homophobic, super like sexist and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Like that kind of nature where it's like, women don't matter, get back in the kitchen type stuff.
Somebody's gonna
Oh
take
my
that out of
god.
context.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like the whole family was like that apparently or something like that. But no, I watched the video of one of the girls from Venturian Tale. And she was very like she came out about all of it and like how she's doing. And one of the things was like I feel like I'm just growing up at age 25, like becoming an adult and like seeing the outside world. And that's just crazy to me. And that's crazy that people are like still like that. But I mean, I don't know.
Well, just imagine a couple years down the road, you're just sitting there, you're just sitting at your like say an apartment and everything, and just flipping through YouTube, and you just see them videos, and you just
Well,
get
yeah, that's
reminded
exactly
of
it. Cause
how
I go
simple it
back.
was.
Yeah, I go back to Venturian Tale and I look at all the videos I used to watch, and I'm like, holy smokes! Like you look back and it's like you can't tell. And she
Like,
talks
yeah, that
about
was
she has like this
2010,
hour long video. That's
2013.
the one that I watched, but um, and it's like she talks about how like we were portrayed as the perfect family. And I guess that's like behind closed doors and stuff like that, but it's nuts. It truly
Yeah.
is. And I mean that happens to YouTubers all the time too. It's like you don't know what's going on behind YouTubers like closed doors, and like I guess how people really are.
Nah, you just see the videos that they post. And same with all social media, really.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Media in
You don't
general. I mean that's media cap. I mean movie actors, TV shows. The whole 9 yards. Um, God, what was the one thing like I'm trying to think of another YouTuber like Tobuscus. He had that whole drama happen to him too.
Oh god, that's an old name.
Yeah,
Haven't heard
right.
that name in years.
You think about that and it's like it's nuts. It's nuts. Like Caleb here, we used to watch Tobuscus all the time. Caleb used to have songs by Tobuscus memorized.
I still fucking do.
Yes. I have
can
like
still go back and know every word.
like Diamond Sword and Nugget in a Biscuit. Like I used to chant those by heart, and then I don't actually know like word for word or like what actually happened between like what happened with Tobuscus. I just knew he kind of like dropped off the face of the planet for a bit, and then like
Came back.
he didn't like come back. It just kind of like something happened, and then like his like views and everything just kind of like declined. But I don't actually, like I said, I don't actually know what happened. Caleb, do you know?
Not really.
Well, guess if the viewers have any idea, I mean, because I'm not gonna waste too much time on it, but the same thing happened to him though. Is like there's that outside drama or something like I want to say it was something with like a girl, not like a younger girl, but like I think he either like got like a divorce or something along the lines of that, and
Yeah, something like that.
but there was some more like malicious intent I think in there, but it's just crazy, It's crazy.
Real crazy.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it later because I just looked it up.
Oh, if you want to continue on it.
It's not something that we should talk about on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll save it for you can do the Google search, of course, if you're really that interested. But yeah, it's just crazy to see how some media, there's a lot more going on behind the scenes than what you really know. It sounds more of like conspiracy theorists now, the conspiracy podcast.
Yeah.
Conspiracies on the couch.
Conspiracies on the couch.
Ooh, I like the ring of that though.
Are we gonna become a conspiracy theorist podcast now?
Maybe not. But I wouldn't mind spending a
we're
few episodes on that,
Don't think about it.
That might be Thursday's episode. Who knows?
We're just gonna talk about conspiracy theories. Y'all believe in Bigfoot?
I don't.
Liar.
Liar! Blasphemy!
Liar.
The instant liar.
Good Lord. Straight up out of nowhere. Liar.
Hey, Jerry.
Oh,
Do
God.
you believe in Bigfoot?
No.
Liar.
It's not that funny, but liar.
If you live on Earth, you have to believe in Bigfoot. It's just
What?
yeah.
That's part of the USA indoctrination test. No, like to get your citizenship. It's like,
Yeah, you get your citizenship. They're like, "Do you believe in Bigfoot?" No, we'll go back home.
My
instant
God.
failure. I remember when I got my driver's license, they asked me if Loch Ness Monster was a real thing, and I said maybe, and they were like, "Oh, you're on thin ice, buddy."
You're on thin ice. We might not give it to you.
Good Lord.
Is that like really conspiracy though? I feel like that's more just like cryptid,
I don't know. I just know that some people don't believe Bigfoot. I wholeheartedly believe in
Well,
Bigfoot.
I thought more conspiracy theory is like Bush did 9/11, and it's like stuff like that, or like
Okay, let's.
I
move
don't
on
think you
from
can
that.
say that on YouTube.
yes,
Yep.
well that's like that's stuff that people talk about, or like
Yeah,
UFOs
we're
and
not established enough to talk about that conspiracy theory.
We're not that far.
yeah,
We're cutting that
like
part
I
out.
said, this is not my opinion. Okay, it's just stuff you hear about people saying like that, and what's another one? I'm trying to think. I want to say it's like the FBI owns UFOs or something like that.
Jar Jar is the Sith Lord.
Yeah, it's a whole conspiracy. We could talk about that too, because in the one, I think it's episode 2, when Palpatine gets like the power of like Supreme Chancellor, he Jar Jar is using his hands like to like wave towards the crowd a lot. I know like people use their hands to talk. I use my hands to talk for just basic things.
In episode 2, Jar Jar is wearing the Crimson Dawn emblem.
Huh. I did not know that.
I didn't even notice that at all.
Could you imagine though if like Jar Jar really like the whole I would honestly God, I would love to see it. I would love to see Jar Jar be an antagonist. And like him just drop the whole like goofy like shtick and just like you see this
Still talk like Nisa.
yeah.
Nisa, kill you.
What?
God.
I don't know noises that Jar Jar makes.
You used to turn to the dark side, or you used to have bad juju.
Well, he has like the Sith eyes. He does the hand motions. Like I genuinely think I will back that theory that I genuinely think that Jar
Misa have
Jar's
yellow eyes because Misa hate Boss Nass.
the entire reason he's a Sith Lord is to kill Boss Nass.
Good lord.
Oh man.
Misa kill Boss Nass.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh god.
Boss Nass. Well then,
That was just random.
Jer Bear, what's your Jer Bear?
Jer Bear. What
There it
Care
is.
Bear are you? I'm the Jer Bear.
So Jer Bear, what's your thoughts on any sort of conspiracy? Where's your opinion lie?
My opinion? God.
That's a good one.
I really didn't have any, but I'm just saying like like what you were saying, it would be like towards like how you guys are saying that you think Jar Jar he would be like you think he's Sith. I'm thinking, imagine if Rey did that in episode 9. Like went to the dark side.
Well, yeah.
How she was picturing herself.
Yeah, they like hint about that. Because she's a Palpatine.
Wait, Rey's a Palpatine?
What?
Yeah.
Spoiler. I've only seen the movie once.
Well, that's not what I was referring to, Jerry, but I was more talking along the lines of, do you believe in Bigfoot?
Oh, no.
Do you believe in aliens?
Liar!
No.
Liar!
You have a scary mind, sir. Do you believe in
I have a
anything,
scary
Jerry?
mind?
Do you believe in Care Bears? Are you a Brody?
Brody.
Oh, God.
Can't talk bad about them. You want to get canceled. We'll get canceled faster than saying BTS sucks.
I just asked if he was one.
No.
I could see
I mean,
it.
when I was real little, I did believe in Bigfoot and aliens.
Oh, I believe in
But
aliens.
now-
aliens.
Yeah, I believe in aliens.
But now it's just like, eh.
Could
Yeah.
you imagine? It's so much scarier to think that there's not aliens.
Yeah,
So
no,
we-
I support that 100%. Actually, that's such a good argument too, because it's like, why would we be the only things to live in the entire universe? Like the entire universe. We see bacteria and shit live in the ocean, and that shit is like one of the most unlivable places on Earth. You know what I mean? And it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, like, bacteria is not our idea of, like, you know, like aliens, but, like, there's fish that live down that deep. There's all sorts of stuff. And what's to say that there's not something else living all the way out there? Obviously not in our solar system. But what do we know?
That's kind of also like how people say they believe that the Megalodon is in the Mariana Trench. Like that's where he's at.
Did you just
Oh, yeah,
genderify
so
the
we believe
Megalodon?
that he's there.
You believe in the Bigfoot.
No, hold on.
I believe in that.
Hold
No,
on.
I believe in that.
We got bigger fish to fry. Did you just genderify the Megalodon?
Did you just assume it's gender? That's kind of messed up.
You just said that the Megalodon was a guy. Come on.
It could be a woman. You saying women can't be big fish?
Yeah, Jerry. You saying women can't be big fish?
Oh God, have mercy.
All right, Jerry. I don't think this is gonna work out.
No.
No, it's not.
We're gonna have to find a different third person who's not a misogynist person.
No, I'm not.
God.
No.
Gender-defying megalodons. This guy. This
Care Bear.
this brony. Oh man.
Good Lord.
Yeah, but you were saying something, Kale, before I cut you off about Care Bear, Jer Bear over here.
I don't remember.
Care Bear to Care Bear.
Jer
What was
Bear.
I talking about? Do you remember what I was talking about? Because I don't.
I
We're-
don't either.
We're speaking of aliens.
Oh, yeah. The only point that I was getting to was it would be more scary for us to be the only things here.
Exactly. Yeah, and I made my point on that too, but
Like, the whole fucking universe, and we are the only sentient life there.
exactly. It's spooky. Like my fear, like, is the ocean. Like I hate the ocean. I used to love it as a kid. I used to be able to go and swim in it, swim into the deep end, and all that. But then, like, you learn more about
The
it.
deep end of the ocean. I used to jump into the deep end, guys. I was pretty cool.
Well, you know what I mean? Like, you know,
Now
like
I
the
stick
part
my
where your
toes
parents
in.
are like, come on, come back. And you're like,
Don't
no.
go past the sandbar. That's the deep end.
But, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was, I used to, like, not care. But, like, the more I, like, got into it and, like, researching the ocean, oh, I'm scared to death of the ocean. Lucid, who was on the podcast last week, I know I've known him for a while, and we've talked about this before, and he was like, I don't really know what you're scared of. And he's like, I know you don't like snakes and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but, like, I can kill a snake, you know, get a shovel. But,
I
like,
can kill a snake.
yeah, I can pack a saw and kill a snake just like any other feller. But
You know what's in that ocean there? Can't kill that with a no shovel.
yeah. I am the Shovel Knight, dude. I am.
Fish that got the lights on their forehead. Them scary.
It's like really Finding Nemo, but like,
Good God.
but no, for real though. There's some shit in the ocean that just scares the hell out of me. And if like I got lost in the ocean, I'd just like give up.
Just give up. My time.
You
has
just sit
come.
there and float.
Well, what else do you do? I mean, you get
I
some.
don't know. I would
Listen,
assume it has to-
listen. You can't drink the water.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't
You
unless
can.
you have that
I
like
don't-
that fancy
Every
filter.
time I've gone into the ocean, I have drank some of the water by accident, and I'm still fine.
Well, no, that's different. I mean, like to survive off of. You can't drink salt water.
Listen, all you gotta do is put the water in your mouth and spit out the bits of salt.
No
What?
brainer. I could have. Oh, Jerry, you had you.
You got something to say, Jerry?
Okay, when you said that, I was like, wait a minute, hold the phone.
He's actually considering spitting out the salt.
I got confused there for a second. I was like, what the hell is he talking about?
Jerry's gonna go to the ocean and do a full-on experiment. Can you spit out this salt?
Oh my god.
I can't find the grains of salt.
No, you. Well, I mean, Jerry, what would you do if you were trapped on a boat? No, trapped on a raft in the middle of the ocean.
Try to figure out where the hell's land. Just keep paddling.
If you
Get me
got
to
no
land.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
No,
like, you're miles upon miles. You're just gonna sit there and paddle till you, what, die? There's no, like, how do you survive in the ocean? You don't!
Better yet, Jerry, what if the female megalodon comes up and she
No.
misgendered her?
You couldn't tell, Jerry. You think they're all men?
No. Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Female sharks can eat people too, Jerry.
That's actually the scary thing, too. Because if you look at like fish sizes, it's usually the female fish that get like bigger than male fish, because I mean that's actually a lot of nature too. Like besides mammals, some mammals, but most mammals it's not like that. But like you see female creatures, notably, I'm gonna say like the great white shark. This is kind of funny, actually, before I get into this. I know a boatload about the ocean, but that's why I'm so scared of it, because I know so much about it. Does that make sense?
Oh, like Shark Week.
Yeah, well, yeah, you watch, like, Shark Week. I'm not just scared of sharks, though. I'm just scared of the ocean in general.
He's
Like,
scared of tropical fish, too.
yeah, I see a clownfish, and I run.
It might tell you a joke.
Oh, no. I didn't realize puns were a part of this podcast.
They are now.
Now that I'm in here, they're probably going to be a part of it.
Well, listen, we can't have too many puns, because then we'll get canceled.
What? These guys are saying too many puns. Get them out of here.
Get them out of here.
Anyways,
What do you think you're doing?
back to the great white shark thing. Most of the largest great white sharks and other sharks found in the world have all been female. Most notably, I think it's Big Blue, who was one of the largest great whites ever found.
Are you on a first name basis with sharks?
Yeah, actually, I am.
That's kind of cool.
Hold on, let me do a quick Google search.
All right, while you're doing a Google search, what do y'all think about the giant octopus? That thing's scary.
I'm scared to death of octopus.
What's the plural, though?
Octa.
Is it octopi? Is it octa?
Well, I think it's like deer. You know, you don't say deers, you see deer.
No, when I see multiple deer, I call them deers. Thank you.
Well, then you're wrong.
No. Listen, nobody can be wrong these days, okay? We're all right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Deep Blue, my bad, was one of the largest great whites ever found. And she was 22 feet long and
That's not that big.
2.5 tons, which is
I can guess that.
2,268 kilograms.
So basically, what you're saying is she was closer to the real life version of Jaws.
Yeah, essentially. I mean, you see Shark Week and stuff, and it really doesn't give any sort of like true comparison to like how big like that is. Like you think about 20 feet, all right? That's close to like
big.
4 6-foot dudes long, close, right? So, or like I don't even know. I mean, that's not 4 dudes because that'd be 24. But like, you know what I'm saying though? It's like it's like 3.5 dudes long. But it's just crazy. Like that is such a big animal.
I'm just saying, I could bench that animal.
What?
One rep.
At least one rep.
2 tons.
1 rep.
That's a vehicle.
Easy, bruh.
Well, say no. If you're kind of scared of that, just think of the Titanoboa.
The Titanic?
No, the
Titanic?
Titanoboa.
That was a boat. It wasn't sentient.
I'm
Ah!
talking about the Titanic. I'm talking about the Titanoboa. It was a
boat.
prehistoric snake.
Ah!
You know, if you're scared of things like that, you got to think about the space whales.
Oh,
What?
You know, like in Star Wars, the space whales.
Oh, okay. I thought you were being completely sincere.
I thought he was talking about at first. I thought he was talking about the game Ark or something. The freaking big ass space whale.
Let me
What?
be real quick. I believe that all media has some sort of truth to it. Because you can't just make up shit like that.
I don't know what George Lucas was on then.
No, George Lucas went to the land of Star Wars and made movies about it.
You believe that?
Yeah. I believe that Star Wars actually happened a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Space Jesus Obi-Wan was a thing.
Okay. Well, I think that just wraps about our time.
We don't have the rapper on anymore. We can't rap about it.
That's two puns. That's two puns in the same episode.
I'm feeling very punny today.
Oh.
Oh, Lord.
And this is going to be our first video that gets a dislike.
Yeah. Not funny. Didn't laugh.
Not funny. Didn't laugh. Dislike.
That's gonna be the comment.
Yes. Well, folks, if you like Jerry on the podcast saying, "Oh God," and "Dear Lord, have mercy," and listen to us ramble on, leave a like and a comment below. We appreciate all the criticism.
Don't forget to hop in the Discord.
Yeah, gotta love the Discord. It's not like an application either. Just hop in, talk to some other people about the podcast. We have
We're
questioned.
Gonna be doing live podcasts there that won't be airing on YouTube. That can go for more than close to an hour or a little over an hour.
Yepers. It might even go beyond that. Who knows? But that's the fun about live streams. Keep an eye out. We're also going on to Apple Podcasts. And just have to say it again. Audio listeners, love you to death. Video listeners, still not sure what you're doing, but still love you to death.
Don't worry. Soon you will see our faces.
Soon.
Very soon.
Very soon.
Oh, Jerbear.
I'm hunting wabbits.
Dear Lord.
Dear Lord, have mercy.
Dear Lord. Dear Lord.
Heaven
Dear
above.
Lord, who art in
Oh,
heaven.
God. Alright. Well, I guess, I don't know, anybody have any more closing remarks?
New podcast every Tuesday, Thursday.
Yeah, I think he mentioned earlier, every Tuesday and Thursday was the new podcast episode airing dates.
Hey, Jerry, do you know when our new podcast come out?
No, I do not.
Well, they're Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah, Thursday and Tuesday, I heard.
Not Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
No, God, no.
But the days that I didn't say.
Yeah.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah, Tuesdays. And also Thursdays.
Got it.
Alright, folks, keep an eye out. Join that Discord. We'd love to see you there. Email us. Instagram DM. We're open.
We're open for ideas, guests.
We even have a few recommendations, too. We'll keep that behind closed doors. Don't want to give everything away too soon. But, yeah, folks, keep an eye out. Love to hear from you. I'm Noe.
And I was Caleb.
I'm Jerry.
And this is iCarly.
And we're cleared.
I'm joking. This has been the CouchCast podcast. Thank you all for tuning in. Catch you around.